Hello everyone, you might have guessed it from our clips earlier, but we're actually going away for the night. Now it's our first night away since January, and it's also a very special night away. Do you want to tell them why?
Yes, it's going to be Tessie's first night away in the van, so that'll be interesting to see how she gets on. But we're looking forward to it, aren't we?
Absolutely, can't wait. We're going to be trying out the Park for Night app, so we'll give you guys a little feedback on that. We're going to keep it a secret for now where we're going to stay, but yeah, we'll let you know when we get there, and yeah, we'll give a good review of the site as well. If anyone else has used Park for Night before, please do give us a comment in the link. Let us know where you stayed, let us know how you found the app, and let us know how you got on. We'll see you in a bit and we'll let you know where we've ended up. So we're at the place where we're going to have lunch. We're actually at Monsole Head now, and you can see the Monsole Valley Viaduct behind us. Lunch has arrived, and so has Claire. Starving. If anyone else has got a T6, if you get a placemat, you can put it nicely across the gap where maps are supposed to go, and it makes a nice little table if ever you're having a picnic up the front. So you can see now the people in front of us have gone, but so's lunch. So we're all fed, and we're going to walk down there, and we're going to walk down to the viaduct that we showed you earlier. Big steps for small legs.
Talking about me or Tessie?
I don't know, both of you. Through the trees that she's a walking, talking billboard. So on the back of her jumper, you can see the advert for Vloggerbox. Wednesday night, 6:30, if anyone's not seen it before. Our version of Gogglebox.
So we're back in Derbyshire. It's one of my favourite places. It's just stunning. I mean, look. It's just beautiful, isn't it? I feel like I'm back where I belong. We're on the viaduct, but if I pan round, I'll try and do it slowly so you don't get dizzy. You can see, oh, there's David and Tessie. At the top of that hill is where we started, so that's where Varney's parked, and we've obviously walked down through the trees onto the viaduct. It's just lovely.
So the lovely thing about this walk is you start off way on top of the viaduct. You can then walk across the viaduct, and you can walk down and then underneath the viaduct. Such a lovely walk. We couldn't go to our Park for Night without stopping off at our favourite place in the country, Matlock. If you watch the following montage, hopefully you'll understand why we love it so much. So we've arrived at our final destination where we're going to do our park for night, and it's actually somewhere where we was a few weeks ago. So we are back at Cromford Canal. We didn't realise that you could stay here overnight. We didn't realise it was on park for nights. So we're going to stay here overnight. We're going to keep you updated on how our evening goes. Yeah, and we'll just keep you updated. So if you look in front of us, there's quite a few camper vans and motorhomes. I'm not sure whether they're all going to be stopping the night. Be quite handy if they do, because I don't think we want to be here on our own. It's a lovely place. And the other thing is, you'll be pleased to know, if you watched our last video from Derbyshire, that the dinosaur is still at the top of the hill. So Claire's just going to get Tessie ready, and she's going to take her for a little walk while I get the van ready. But don't worry, Claire's going to take you guys with her.
As promised, I've taken Tessie out for a little walk while David sets up the van. It did prove a little bit of a challenge to walk, talk and control a dog next to the canal. So I've taken a little break and sat on a little bench. But hopefully I've got some good footage either side of the canal, and it shows you just how stunning this place is.
And that's us set up for dinner. So the table just out the back of the van. You see Tessie's head poking out there. But yeah, table set up behind the van. Oh, she's at the back window now. And I'm going to go and cook dinner. But you can see there's quite a few people parked up here. So it appears to be a rather popular spot. So lovely little setup we got here. I'm just cooking dinner. And Claire and Tessie are just sitting out the back of the van, waiting to be fed. At night time, it's absolutely free, so after 8 o'clock in the summer, after 5 o'clock in the winter. So it's brilliant, really. And as you can see, there's a lot of people that have taken advantage of it. We arrived here at about 5 o'clock, so I think we paid £3.50 to stay up until 8 o'clock. But then obviously we're going to stay the night as well. I think £3.50 to stay the night, and to get an area like that to explore, I think is fantastic. So walk-wise, you've got two options. We're going to go for a nice evening walk. You either go down by the canal where Claire took you earlier and where we're going to go tomorrow, or you can come and walk by the rugby club. If you walk by the rugby club, you can see that you've got the sheep roam wild. Obviously people know my feelings about sheep, but at least they're on the grass and they don't appear to have come on the walkway. Tessie thinks she's one of the sheep. Nice evening stroll. And you wouldn't believe it from earlier, but there is not a cloud in the sky. Oh, there's a little whisper. Tessie is desperate to get to those sheep.
They don't want to play, Tessie.
Tessie, they're not doggies.
They don't want to play.
I'm just heading back now to the park for night, down along the canal. Oh, Claire's just pointed out little baby ducks. Claire's talking to the ducks now.
Get left behind, little one. What are you running? Tessie's mesmerised as well.
Dr. Dolittle herself.
Oh, keep going, keep going. I love that tree, David.
Yeah.
Look, it's like 4 trees because there's 4 stumps at the bottom, but it's like they've all joined together.
Yeah, it's like it's all merged into a bush.
It looks really lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And the clouds behind it with the sun setting's gorgeous. Yeah. I know I said there weren't any clouds in the sky a minute ago, but just found some. We're almost back at the car now, but you've got a lovely reflection just on the canal.
There's a little hidden tunnel, look.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll just zoom in on it. But yeah, a little tunnel. I think where we're walking tomorrow, Claire, there'll be another tunnel. So we'll be able to show the guys.
What's in there, do you think?
A troll. You always get trolls in tunnels like that. No, dinosaur won't fit in there. But yeah, there's another tunnel that we'll show you guys tomorrow. So yeah, just got back and there's a few VWs over there, but compared to the motorhomes, just noticed that ours looks like a little baba. And Claire pointed out as well, all the others are white. Ours is the only one that stands out because it's blue. So Claire's trying to make the bed and
Tessie's just sitting on it.
Tessie's made herself nice and comfortable.
She's oblivious. Morning. David's just taking Tessie out. I'm just appreciating waking up to nature.
So it's 6:30 in the morning. Had a lovely night's sleep. The van's just open at the minute because I've come out and I'm taking Tessie for a little wee break. But yeah, people are still here and the birds are crowing. Ducks swimming.
And they're coming back. Oh my goodness.
So we've just come back to find the sheep and they've completely disappeared. I've absolutely no idea where the sheep have gone, but you saw them this morning, there was hundreds, and now there's none. So we're just getting ready for our day out, but I just wanted to say that Tessie has absolutely taken to life in the van. I mean, she just loves sitting there watching the world go past. We put the van back into sort of daytime mode now, so she's got a sofa along there that she can sit on, and Claire's the other side on the other sofa, but she's doing her makeup, so I won't show you her. But yeah, Tessie's loving it. So we're off again for another explore, but don't worry, we'll take you guys with us. So crisis over. I said earlier that I couldn't find the sheep. Turns out they're all in the shade underneath the tree. And that's actually the trees that, yes, the trees that Claire pointed at yesterday. So I did promise you guys another little bridge. I knew there was one further down the canal. So you've got a little stream here, and you've got, I think through the other side of the bridge is the train, if I remember rightly. So after about a mile walking down the canal, you get to the information centre, and this used to be a cafe. Walking back past the sheep. Still a lot of them are under the tree, but they seem to have dispersed a little bit now. And there's even a couple that are right up by the pathway here. So try and sneak past them. Back at the van, and it's a hive of activity here. We've got the ice cream man over there. The car park's almost full. Claire's enjoying her ice cream. There's also a canal boat's now just appeared. So as promised, a quick overview of Park for Night. Basically, you can go on, you can search any place where you'd like to stay, and it'll pull up a map with various different options of car parks, pubs, places like that you can stay in. When you click on the one you want, it will then give you photographs so that when you get there, you know that you're in the right place. And it will also give you people's reviews at the bottom. So these are reviews of people who've actually stayed there, so you can look and you can see if you like the comments. If you don't necessarily like the comments, you're well educated to stay there. So a really good app, can thoroughly recommend it to people. So I think I would personally call that weekend a success. We set out to see what Park for Night was like in terms of an app and in terms of the places it suggests to stay, and for me, I think it was fantastic.
It definitely was. Tessie has taken to van life amazingly. She's loved it, we've loved it, everything's just gone so smoothly, the weather's been kind to us. Yeah, success.
Absolutely, and for any fans of Tessie, in a minute she's going to give you what her favourite part of the weekend is, so stay tuned. But before we give you Tessie's favourite moment, Claire, what was your favourite moment?
I think it was waking up this morning. We had the back door open, didn't we? So we could hear the nature, I could see the nature. Tessie was just lazing around on me, looking up at me. We were just all really content, weren't we? It was just really, really nice. Yes, I think waking up this morning. Yours?
I think that was my favourite moment too, but to give a little bit of variation for the viewers, I'll say that I really loved the walk last night as well. Yesterday evening, all set up, finished having dinner, and just went for a little stroll around by the canal, around by the rugby club, and yeah, around by the sheep. So that was our video, guys. If you liked it, please don't forget to like and comment. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, because it helps our channel grow. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Hello, Tessie here. I just wanted to say thank you to Mummy and Daddy for taking me away at the weekend. I had a perfect time exploring new places. My favourite part was watching the sheep. They are like me, but bigger. I also liked eating their poo, but I don't think Mummy and Daddy liked me doing this. I really enjoyed sleeping in the van. This van life is pretty cool. Didn't we have fun? When can we do it again?